What if I told you that right now, your movements, your online activity, your location, and even your political opinions could already be feeding AI-powered surveillance systems? Not in China, not in some dystopian movie, right here in the United States. And according to the ACLU of Massachusetts, the infrastructure for a digital police state is expanding rapidly. Tonight, we're breaking down how AI surveillance actually works, the companies building it, why civil liberties groups are sounding the alarm, and what this means for ordinary Americans. Because this isn't science fiction anymore. Traditionally, surveillance required people, police officers watching cameras, agents following suspects, investigators manually piecing together information. But AI changes everything. According to the ACLU article, modern systems can automatically track license plates, identify faces, monitor social media, analyze patterns of behavior, and generate profiles on individuals at massive scale. That means governments no longer need thousands of officers physically watching people. The algorithms do it for them. The ACLU describes this shift as surveillance that never sleeps, never forgets, and constantly watches. And the scariest part? Much of this infrastructure already exists. One major concern is something called automatic license plate readers, or ALPRs. These are AI-powered cameras mounted on roads, police cars, and utility poles that capture license plate data from every passing vehicle. The ACLU says these systems create detailed records of where people travel over time, not just criminal suspects, everyone. And companies like Flock Safety, Motorola Solutions, and Genetec are helping build nationwide surveillance networks. The article also highlights software like BriefCam, which can automatically track individuals across multiple camera feeds using facial recognition and AI analytics. Critics warn these systems are prone to errors, especially involving people of color. And according to the ACLU, there have already been cases where facial recognition misidentified innocent people. Now combine drones, social media monitoring, and predictive AI software, and you get what law enforcement calls real-time crime centers, systems that can monitor entire cities in real time. The ACLU specifically warns about tech companies partnering with government agencies to aggregate massive amounts of personal data. One company repeatedly mentioned is Palantir Technologies. According to reporting cited by the ACLU, Palantir software has reportedly been used by immigration authorities to map and track deportation targets. Another company named is Babel Street, which specializes in large-scale data aggregation and monitoring tools. Civil liberties advocates argue this creates a dangerous combination: government power, corporate surveillance, and AI automation, a system capable of monitoring populations at unprecedented scale. The concern isn't just crime prevention, it's mission creep. History shows that surveillance tools introduced for safety often expand far beyond their original purpose. The ACLU warns that vulnerable groups could be disproportionately targeted, including immigrants, protesters, political dissidents, transgender people, and people seeking reproductive health care. And critics say once surveillance systems are normalized, rolling them back becomes extremely difficult. Online discussions reflect growing public anxiety too. In one widely shared Reddit discussion, users compared modern AI surveillance systems to 1984 level surveillance. Another thread highlighted concerns that some police officers allegedly misuse surveillance databases for personal stalking. Now, Reddit comments are not verified evidence on their own, but they do show how rapidly public concern is growing. To be fair, supporters of these technologies argue they save lives. Police departments say license plate readers help recover stolen vehicles, cameras help solve violent crimes, and AI systems can identify threats faster than humans. Some communities support surveillance systems because they believe they improve public safety, and many Americans are willing to trade some privacy for convenience or security. That's the core debate. How much surveillance is too much, and who gets to decide? The legal system is still trying to catch up. The ACLU points to major court rulings like Carpenter v. United States and Commonwealth v. Augustine, which recognize that people still have privacy rights even when moving through public spaces. But critics say technology is evolving much faster than legislation. Right now, there is still no comprehensive federal law meaningfully restricting many forms of AI surveillance. This is one of the defining political and technological questions of our time. Because surveillance systems don't usually arrive overnight. They appear gradually, one camera, one database, one AI system at a time, until suddenly, constant monitoring feels normal. The question isn't whether AI surveillance exists, it already does. The real question is, what limits should exist before these systems become impossible to control? Do you think AI surveillance makes society safer, or do you think we're sleepwalking into a digital police state? Comment below. And if you found this video valuable, subscribe for more deep dives into technology, privacy, AI, and the future of civil liberties. Because the future is arriving faster than most people realize.